And there's various different definitions, but the definition within the mix is one of integration into other mediums. All right, so then as another portion of your mobile marketing mix, we've touched on technology. Obviously, then I've taken you onto the advertising or the above the integration of it. Now you have your mobile media aspects of it. Facebook, mobile, Twitter, Vodacom. Rick will take you through a whole lot of the platforms for mobile media that Vodacom has to offer. There are other ones such as BuzzCity. Facebook has on mobile has a mobile platform. There's Google Mobile. Also, there's Mixit. Obviously, everybody's heard of that as well. So these are your mobile media channels that drive media. I'm sure all of you have seen things like, I mean, who uses Facebook on their mobile at the moment? Awesome, great. So we're all very savvy here. In those environments where adverts are placed on a person's handset whilst they're doing something else, so you're busy with Facebook and there's a little side banner, that's mobile media. You've got a please call me on your handset, and at the bottom of that please call me there's a message, that's mobile media. You're busy using Twitter and there's a little ad there on your handset, there's a little ad, that's using mobile media. So mobile media is just the same as other media. It gives you frequency, it gives you reach, it gives you eyeballs. So wherever you can get eyeballs, that's mobile media. And if you can place your advert on that. So if you take the journey, you have technological implementations or limitations. You then have your above or your integration into your other mediums. Then you have your mobile media as part of that mix. All right. So the mobile marketing mix is a blend of mobile technology, mobile advertising, and mobile media. The next sentence to that is, in an innovative manner to create marketing solutions that meet the objectives of the brief. So there are various different permutations of how you can then implement all that. I mean, we've seen this in our daily lives. You know, somebody cracked something creatively, and wow, that campaign is awesome. And in other cases, you know, you just run-of-the-mill campaigns go out. It's pretty much using different techniques of engaging the audience, and that's really where mobile marketing shines. You choose the right blend of technology, the right manners in which to integrate that in mobile advertising, and the right media platforms, and you create innovative, creative solutions based on the brief. That's what we do. That's what every marketer should do when implementing. That's a practical process through it. All right. So, I think Dave touched on this in a very different way, with the exception that he put marketers as having some power. And yes, marketers do, but savvy marketers do. So just this just highlights the shift, and I'll take you through the drivers behind the mobile marketing mix. So just to imprint in you an understanding of what's driving this entire shift, as we call it. So what drives the mobile marketing mix? So what is this phenomenon all about? I mean, we've been used to doing things the way we're doing it. What's driving it? What are these market influences that are actually making all this stuff happen? Literally, I mean, it's all cool, it's all funky and all that, but what are the practical reasons for why this entire shift is happening in terms of mobile, social media and all that? So what we have here is our traditional ways. I mean, everybody's read Kotler. You know, we've got and all the marketing textbook. Yes, I know there's more P's. I've stuck to 4 here, but there's product, price, place, and promotion. So these were these are still relevant, but these are the P's that we traditionally plan our campaigns on. This is what we've learned on. This is how we've been accustomed to thinking. Academically, this is what was drummed into us. the mind shift is that new marketing happens across these P's. So from a point of view where you'll then say, okay, the tools that I had the tools that I have as I studied marketing, the tools that I had as I explored this, the tools that I had as I created campaigns, have always traditionally been based on product, price, place, promotion, and there's another few more that came about. Now we're saying that if you start thinking like this, you're going to equip yourself to be able to conduct or use the mobile marketing mix, or even social marketing, or social media, or those sorts of things. These, and just to expound on them a little bit more, that's the view of how these things have to evolve. Yes, there is a place for those, but everybody's talking about the consumers now being the drivers. Obviously, the consumers are now starting to call the shots. And that sort of, or that thinking is now being shifted into the newbies. So through those, using mobile, we're in a position to be able to extend consumer touchpoints, give them much more of the participation, personalization, peer-to-peer, give them those sorts of things through the touchpoint. And that's what they're asking for, they're craving. And mobile is one of those tools, using the mobile marketing mix that you could use. So, how does it work? Exactly how does this mix thing really work? So, what I've done is, I've applied a thought process that we've worked on internally at CellSmart over a good many years, that's a lot of detail, but I'm going to take you just through some high-level views on how the implementation works on our end. So within personalization, the consumer wants to feel unique. So just as an example of something we've done in terms of mobile offers, so mobile offering the brand the opportunity to place the communication directly in the palm of the consumer. So just as an example, I mean, there's many different ways to achieve personalization, things like avatar usages, and there are a few campaigns where you can create a mobile avatar and things. Those are highly tech savvy, all right? But just a more practical thing, on this particular campaign, you could design your own bottle, and there you have it. So that's a personalization example there. So the customer could get his Roxy perfume in that personalized bottle. How cool is that? So within participation, involving your customer or consumer in the marketing mix, so they're part of the creation process. So obviously, there's various different ways you can achieve that. This is just one example in terms of the consumer participating, watching, voting, winning. There are a lot of case studies also that other people cite or can cite, or that companies out there have done, both locally and internationally, where participation, for example, create your own ad on your own TV ad using your mobile, and win 100,000 Rand, but that's participating, getting the audience to talk back, and using mobile as a tool for that is extremely powerful, because a mobile is everywhere, everybody has one. You pull it out of your pocket and you say, well, hold on a second, I want to actually participate in what's going on here. And Bluetooth is also a good example of participation. So peer-to-peer, example here is, you do a referral to your friend. This campaign was something we did for Revlon, but you then refer this to your friend. Where this one, you choose your skin type and those sorts of things, and as you send it to your friend, you get the viral element. But something coming from your friend is more important, or more, you take it, it comes on peer value, it comes on trust value. If your friend tells you, hey, this is great, use it, you're going to use it. So using mobile as a technique, those forward emails or forward messages and those sorts of things, except that you've got to make it relevant. I see you smiling there. But to make it more relevant, make it